front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hide in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue.
Wrong one. Okay. Hi. I'm annoyed. If you can't tell, my nose is stuffed up. And if you don't know, I was sick from Thanksgiving to like right before last stream. And now my nose is stuffed up. If I don't stop being sick, I'm gonna do something. But I can't say I don't want to be sick. But I like sneezed 20 minutes ago and it's kicking my ass and I don't know why. Why is there no desktop audio coming through? Hello, there's desktop audio. Just gonna keep turning it up until it shows up. There we go. Found it. Heyo. Why? Why is my nose like die? I know I just started streaming. I might need to get some medicine. I'm gonna go get some Mucinex. Sorry, y'all. I know. I literally just got here, but like, it literally just got worse. Like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I sneeze. And then I'm like, whoa, why can't I literally talk? The fuck? I'll be back. Oh my god, great way to start a stream. If it ain't one thing, it's a fucking other. Oh, it's like literally raining. Don't even have to go that far. I took some this morning. My snot was annoying me. Not a fun way to put that. Okay, I'll sit back down. I have a drink. I don't need to be getting another drink. It's probably not a drink I should be taking Mucinex with, but sorry. I'll stop sniffling in the fucking microphone. Like an amateur. God, what the fuck, man? Came out of nowhere. I was fine. And then... that is tasty. I'm drinking a Monster. It's orange dreamsicle and it's actually really fucking good. It's really good, and then I have to say, no, you cannot drink more than one. Because you shouldn't even be drinking the wine. They're not good for you. Okay, so last time I Final Fantasy, we tried to save Thavnir from the apocalypse. It's literally apocalypse, that's the weather. And then after we succeeded, calming everyone down and stopping people transforming into monsters, you know who shows the fuck up? The old Charlian, the forum, being like, oh, we're here to offer you salvation. And then their dad being like, don't just get in my way. And I'm like, shut up. Oh. What the fuck? Look who decided to show the fuck up after we did all the heavy lifting, bitch. Anyways, let's go find out what the fuck they're offering. Besides a big moon spaceship. Which I haven't even been to. And they're all like, don't get in our way. Bitch, you haven't even been to the moon. I'm dying. Fuck. Why? Why is it so bad? Greetings, honored scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have a message for His Radiance, the Star Trap. Oh yeah, the dragon revealed himself as well to be the actual leader. Because the Star Trap got eaten. Someone watched Attack on Titan during that fucking creation too, because he was just like, Romp. Brave scions, you have my gratitude for aiding my people in this most trying of times. Alas, matters here at the Mega Duda prevent me from meeting you all in person. As a token of mine appreciation, I have arranged for a feast to be held at your honor. May it nourish you in preparation for the trials ahead. Such are the words of Master Vitra. The feast he speaks of waits for you at Matred's I don't know how to say that. Pray make your way there whenever your business here is done. We thank you for this kindness indeed. I was hoping we might find a place to discuss our next course of action, and it seems like an ideal venue. To you, Mivlo. There's someone we had hoped to introduce to you in particular. While I am loath to detain you further, might I spare a moment of your time? A personal invitation, knowing full well your services are in the highest demand right now. This must be important. Worry not. We'll save some food for you, so take all the time you need. Okay. Thank you, friend. Whenever you are ready, please join me at the Aetheryte Plaza. I shall go on ahead. Speaking of Aetheryte Plaza, I have one fucking Aetheryte ticket left. I'd really like to... I really need to go hunting in Ishgard. No, it is just right there. Still dying. Hello! Access to the Aetheryte you see here has been restricted to a select few ever since the tower first appeared. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, but it has been deemed too dangerous to permit the free movement of visitors at this time of an emergency, a risk we could not take. In light of recent developments, however, the Star Trap has decided that such restrictions would only hinder our efforts to combat the final days. As such, I would encourage you to attune to the Aetheryte before proceeding along the corridor. Okay. Fucking finally. So pretty. This way? This is the way he went, so I'm assuming. What if I just get jumped? I don't remember this location. Do I have this one? I do not. I don't have a lot of them, actually. Oopsies. Oh, you must be wondering what this place is. You stand in the hall of the Radiant Host, from where our leadership oversees all at Razathan's military operations. Sundrop, our destination, lies just ahead. A Doman delegate? Guardian delegate? Oh, a bunch of delegates. Welcome to Sundrop. Without further ado, allow me to introduce you to... Didn't realize this was on. Oh, you're the famous Mivlo, eh? I knew it the moment you stepped through the door. You've looked like one who's walked through hell. Shirabat, please. You are speaking to the Star Trap's honored guest and the savior of our people. Can you not show a modicum of respect? I'm not voicing these people properly. I don't know what they're supposed to sound like. What disrespect is there in paying a fellow warrior a compliment? We're all friends here, and will be soon enough. More formally, then, for the benefit of my countrymen, it is a pleasure to have you with us, O great champion of Eorzea, scion of the Seventh Dawn, warrior of light, and all-around good egg, I'm sure. Yeah, pretty much. This talk of eggs reminds me I'm late for dinner. Bah, a man after my own heart. I like that. Don't you worry, I'll keep it short. There are a thing or two we'd like you to remember. First of all, about the room you're standing in now. Razathan welcomes delegates from other lands to oversee trade and diplomatic dealings. When there are military matters to discuss, which is why all these officers are stationed here in the Sundrop. Excuse me. Had a little burp. I imagine you're more than familiar with each of the nations they represent, yes? We've got the representatives from Doma, Ul'dah and Alamigo, Limza Lamenza, Gridania, and last but never let it be said least, Ishgard. They're the eyes, ears, and mouths of the bridge that the distance between Razathan and their respective homelands. What? Oh, not Ishgard, but the fucking delegates. Yeah. What are you talking about? We've used this brief respite to share the details of our plight with our overseas counterparts. And wouldn't you know it, all of their leaders requested a few words from you specifically. You're a man in high demand, eh? And so, would you mind regaling us with your own account? Indulge us before you indulge yourself. Sure. Thank you for the report. The conditions under which men are turned into beasts and etheric anomalies you have observed, you have given us much to consider. It is concerning that the first transformation apparently occurred before the skies turned red. It is contrary to what one would expect. Thankfully, the information you conveyed to Lucia upon your return from the moon has already proved invaluable. As soon as the reports of the calamity here in Thavnir reached the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Far Eastern Allies, our leaders knew at once the final days were indeed upon us. They began taking steps to assess the extent of the phenomenon's spread. Our agents were able to confirm that, and from the time being, the skies burn only over the Bounty, including this island and Corvos. Alas, that is of little comfort. Aye, all throughout Allied land, there's been reports of people transforming into hideous beasts. Oh shit. From what little we've learned, these incidents are similar in nature to the involving of the merchant Kazal. As was the case here, the victims underwent a change prior to the heavens being set ablaze. And so, while the burning skies have yet to manifest beyond the Bounty, transformations do not appear to be the subject of any similar restriction. If anyone anywhere overcome by despair can turn, then nowhere is safe. What do I hear first? That's about the size of it. Speaking of which, we ought to give these creatures a name, don't you think? Here at Razathan, we've been calling the first to change, which tend to be the biggest, blasphemies. As fitting as a name as any. To ensure clarity and further communications, we shall urge our command to adopt this terminology. Our leaders have taken measures to deal with the threat to the best of our abilities. Each nation has assembled their own groups of elite soldiers to put down the so-called blasphemies, and their spawn as and when they appear. At the same time, they're doing all in their power to put people's minds at ease and prevent panic and fear from spreading. That said, brave souls with the strength and fortitude to fell these terrible fiends are not easily found. Just so, and it is for that very reason we turn to you. Pray lend us your strength and help us slay the blasphemies that plague our homelands. You want me to go to every goddamn country and do this shit? Oh my god, I'm one fucking guy. Now, you don't have to give your reply before dinner. I should also mention that each blasphemy seems to possess wildly different characteristics. What works well against one may serve you poorly against another. So before you go rushing off to save everyone's day, have a word with the delegates, and they'll tell you what to expect. And with that, I do believe our friend here has a feast to attend. Spare thought for us while you're tucking into all that fine cuisine, eh? You've gained access to the role quest of Endwalker. Oh! A separate quest line and story now available for tank, melee DPS, physical range DPS, magic range DPS, and healer roles. To undertake these quests, speak to any of the delegates and Sundrop and agree to help defeat the blasphemies. Okay. I was wondering what the fuck this was about. I was like, what is happening? So that's the physical DPS one. There's the tank one. Healer. Magic. Range. And... Alright. Pray forgive Shabbat her rudeness. She can be a bit boisterous at times, but it's simply her nature. Anyway, my apologies for keeping you from your hard-earned feast, or hard-earned rest. You will be rejoining your companions, yes? Do you know the way to the place? Glad to hear you're becoming familiar with our... I don't know this place at all. I just lied. I just didn't want to worry about it. With that, I must return to my post. On behalf of all of the Radiant host, I thank you and your friends once more for lending your strength and courage at Razat-Han in our time of need. We shall endeavor to fight the good fight in the end, to the end, that we might honor Iwan's legacy and serve Master Vitra well. You have my word that your efforts will not be in vain. Okay. Give me a quick second. I feel like my VTuber is being a little weird. Reading can be hard sometimes. Thanks. Thanks, y'all. Look, reading's hard when you, even, like, I don't know. The stuffy nose is pissing me off. I'm really upset it happened. Literally in the last 3 hours. So now I'm reading and then I'm like, I got a sniffle. What a tragedy. Wait, was that a door that opens to this place? Because I've been going around this whole time. Look. Oh my god, look, it's my friends. Oh my god, it's my friend Catboy, friend Catgirl, my daughter, my son, sad dad, and emo elf. My friends. Welcome. When the satrap asked me to entertain a party of honored guests, I was wondering who it might be. This is a lovely surprise, to say the least. By the way, I heard all about Kazal from your friend Grahatia. I understand that there was nothing that could be done, but I was heartened to hear he meant us no harm. I cannot thank you enough for dispatching the beast. As the smallest token of our thanks, our food and drink tonight are our treat. Speaking of which, what shall I start you off with? Ooh. I'll be lurking, have a good stream. Yeah. Sounds good. Lurk away, my friend. We could be boring. we just be like, water. Just water. Out of the two characters, who's the alcoholic? It's this guy. I literally put a bar in his room. Like, he has an alcohol bar in his room. We're drinking some local spirits. As you wish, pray join your friends and I will bring you your drink. Let's go drink! Wait, can I actually sit and then do the cutscene? Oh, it makes me stand. I hate that. Welcome back. Whatever did the Radiant want with you? Pray tell. Stuff. Our allies have sent military delegates. That's news to me. Mind sharing the details? Sure. Whatever. Whatever you want, you Stola. What's up with my son and edgy elf? They don't want to sit with us?
Now plague all the realm.
I'm gonna turn the desktop on.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the effects to grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Is that my alcohol?
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
I find comfort in this drink.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know, man.
If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes will accomplish nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis spirals out of control. Is there something, anything we've overlooked?
If there is an answer, Hydaelyn herself will have it. 'Twas she who bound Zodiac and forestalled the final days. Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel. Whether she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no more.
In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. You know, because we don't understand fucking ancient speak.
So advised the Watcher. But what could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
What? What?
Elidibus.
Okay.
I sealed him in the White Horus site at the Crystal Tower back on the 1st.
That's right. He's technically sealed.
Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can.
It's worth a try.
Yes, we can but act and hope for the best.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the good fight. That said, the odds are not in our favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last instant.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can.
It is kind of weird where I'm like, I don't know how to solve this problem.
I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings. I can seek out and slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
All right. No, I'm eating cashews. I can't read this. Got a mouthful of cashews right now. Oops. Hit the mic. Okay. Now then, is there anything we've forgotten to mention? Are your arms and armor? Armor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Armor. Are your arms and armors in good order? Have you seen my arms, Thancred? They're fucking swole as fuck. I'm a monk. All I do is punch shit. In that case, it's time we each attended our task. And when you arrived at the first, give my regard to Rain. Tell her I miss her. Or Rain? It's Rain. I forgot. Yeah, I'll let her dad know that you care. That she. I'll let you. I'll let her know her dad cares. There we go. I can fucking think. Level 86 quest, huh? And I still don't know how we're gonna solve the problem. All right. Okay. Oh my god. I'm dying. I think I'm dying like of multiple things. I just had like a burp. Burps are deaf, right? I'm just like, take this, Meeblo, my spirit vessel. Why? Empty now, of course, but it should allow you to operate the tower's systems in the umbilicus. I think that actually is a made-up word. If even the smallest fragment of Elidibus's essence remains, it should be possible to locate it. As for the access of the umbilicus, pray seek out Lena for assistance. Chances are she still stands watch at the Ascensor's gate. Should she and anyone else ask after me, tell them I am living my life to the fullest. That I am happy, hardship and all. Well, we had best be on our respective ways. God's willing, we will see each other again ere long. Bye, Graha. Goodbye, friends. I love how, like, Shadowbringers was like, you can't do anything alone, you gotta be with your friends. Friendship is power, woo! And this one's like, all your friends are busy, go do this shit on your own. No, I gotta go to... Well... That's my last ticket! Now I gotta start spending thousands of dollars to teleport. Oh well. Ugh, I miss Heaven's Word. Literally by this point, did we know what we were doing? Yeah. We did in Heaven's Ward. We were kicking dragon ass and then kicking an old man's ass. I think this was the point where we had to go kick an old man's ass because he decided to kill somebody that he shouldn't have. Could have lived, but he decided to kill somebody he shouldn't have. He had to die. Where am I going? Where? Oh, she's over here. Where is she? Bum, bum. Love the music. Mivlo, you are returned. It's got like an Eastern or European, I guess. I don't know shit about accents. I just know what accent she has. Have you been well? You and the others? We have no shortage of troubles, but we're well enough. Then things are much the same for you as they were here. My lord is doubtless enjoying himself. He said this to you. These exact words. Oh, to know that he is happy, it fills my heart with joy. Thank you, Mivlo, for taking care of him. When next you see him, tell him that not to overexert himself. Futile is a request this is, though. And tell him all is well here. The peace you've gifted us continues, and we work hard to build lives for ourselves. Oh, everything's fine here. In the course of this, we will occasionally bicker, but we've never been more optimistic than the motto. If I had to mention one dilemma, it would be the question of our governance. Even as we speak, debate rages on over how we should run the city in the Exarch's absence. Most are of a mind to have a settlement council. Should continue. I bit my tongue. Ow. My god, I'm just having problems. Bucket stream's over. No, I'm kidding. A settlement council that should continue to oversee the general running of the Crystarium, while representatives are elected to determine policy and handle diplomacy. I'm giving her too much of the other accent. God damn it. Thus far nothing set in stone. But however we choose to proceed, we will not replace our lord. No one could. Everyone in the background, hear. Have we recently observed any phenomena? No, I cannot say there has been. Curious that you would ask me this question, though. Some days ago, Doreen came and asked the very same. She was rather unsettled, in stark contrast to how cheerful she has been of late. Oh, fuck, where is she? Doreen has been dedicating herself to the restoration of the empty, you see. Though it will take many long years, the goal seems to have given her a newfound sense of purpose and fulfillment. So when I saw her in the state of such worry, I could not help but worry in turn. Oh no. Especially since she wouldn't tell me what troubled her. I dare say she was more willing to confide in you. May I ask you to broach the subject with her? I gotta finish the empty. I just really didn't like the beginning of it because it was really, like, dumb mechanics. So, you wish to enter the umbilicus? Very well, I shall fetch the key at once, and take the opportunity to find Reem. Please wait for me in the city, in front of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Shall we say... I'll be along as soon as I can. Bye, Lena. Yeah, I wish I kind of had that as a voice of the cutscene so I can hear her voice again. It's been a while. I'm just curious. Wait, what's that one? I don't remember that one. What party finder bullshit do we got going on? What? Never read. I feel like that's post Shadowbring? Curious. I'm curious. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh. Wow. That's fucking Heavensward shit. What's going on in the party finders? What are people doing today? Hunt. Howling Eye. Great Hunt. Oh, that's Rakdos. Oh shit. Oh shit. What time is it? Let me... sorry. One of the people I play with actually wants to farm Rakdos, and I was like, where am I going? What am I doing? Going 100% the wrong way. So I just texted them to let them know. Hopefully they pay attention. The destination. I love that tree. It's so pretty. Look how purple it is. Oh my god. Following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finders or registrations. Okay. Curious? Being curiouser. Do my old eyes deceive me? Is that truly me, though? I think it's the old lady, the healer lady. Nope. It's that one. Great. The worst voice acting in the entire game, and I'm including Minfilia from ARR. You know, this guy's nose is so stuffed. Even my nose isn't that stuffed. Huh, it is. Full glad am I to see you hale and whole, my friend. I hate you. What a wonderful surprise it is to have you back with us in this most opportune time. In case you haven't heard, we're planning to produce a tome chronicling event from the Flood to the Knight's Return. For this project, we intend to draw upon the records kept by the world's people. Historical and contemporary first-hand accounts will be the centerpiece of the tome, but yours will be one to crown them all. I've been asked to contribute a chapter on the soul, a subject that is key to the understanding much of your endeavors. In the course of developing the spirit vessel, I hate this thing. I gain valuable insight into literally it sounds like that, I hate it. Into travel beyond the rift. Knowledge that will allow me to attest your existence and deeds. Thanks, I guess. There's no end to the question I would ask you, but if you could indulge me just one for now. In your quest to restore the night, you face many formidable foes. Among them, who offered you the greatest struggle? The greatest struggle. Oh my god, I just blew my nose and my ear fucking just went out. So emotionally, Hades. All these, like, I think Vault 3 is a really good fight. Like, mechanically. Titiana, I actually just did recently. It's an okay fight, actually. It's not bad. Kind of boring. I'm gonna do Hades. Oh yes, Hades. He who sought to resurrect his ancient brethren. And he was the final obstacle in your quest to restore the night. Your battle in the depths of the Tempest Tempest, the stuff of epics. Yet compelling as it is, I worry that mere words cannot do it justice in a faithful confrontation. Oh my god, ear please. I can't even hear right, and I don't like hearing myself that hard. There we go. It's like if I talked, it was like loud. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. Not that we would think to omit it entirely, of course. Not in the very least. We will impress upon readers that it was the climax of your hero's journey. I know you love to talk his ear off, Morin, but we really should be on our way. Those documents from Yulmore won't collect themselves. Of course. And afterwards, would you care to join me for some tea? I was hoping you might clarify some points of your treaties? Well, until next time, then, do tell the others to look after themselves. Our overzealous friend in particular. Remind him not to overexert himself again and again till his ears fall off. If that's what it takes for him to take it to heart. Alright, get out of here. Can't stand your voice. Oh. There we go. Alright, who else is terrible voice I have to fucking voice right now? Yes, the Warrior of Darkness? I don't know who it is, because they won't tell me. Oh, fucking children. It's him! It's really him! What are you doing here? If you're going to battle, I can give you some medicine. I made it myself. That's not Riki. You only give him a stomachache. We've come to see Morin and get his advice. One of the gods finally agreed to teach us how to fight, but first we need to choose a fighting style. While I know that I want to be a mage, Erkil isn't sure. Magic really isn't my thing, though I was thinking of taking up an axe, or a sword, or maybe a bow? They all seem alright, but it's hard to decide. So I thought I'd ask Morin. He knows a lot of things. He isn't here. Aww. Oh, why don't we have the Warrior of Darkness choose for you? What do you think suits him best? Axe, sword, or bow? For smiting your opponents, the axe. For protecting your friends, the sword. For fighting and hunting, both the bow. Bard sucks as far as, numbers go burr. But I do love me. Like, I will say, Bard is kind of like mediocre when it comes to the numbers. Like, we look at those numbers all the time and we're just like, what the fuck? 1% boost? Like, why even bother? Right? You have to wait 3 minutes to do a 6% boost? Wow. So fucking amazing. I'm not even kidding. That's the level 90 fucking skill I just got. But I do. Oh, I love all 3 range DPSs. So good. You wanna know why? You can move. You can move! We stand the bow, as shit as the fucking mechs are. The bow, if you look up the bow, you could be just like... Brenda and Ray, the Warrior of Light. I love that tale. Let's borrow the book today. It's really popular, though. I think it's still here. Thanks for helping me decide, Warrior of Darkness. I'll start with that style, and maybe I'll try something else later. He's gonna be a Warrior of Light, just switching. Gonna have 5 glam buttons. When I get really strong, I hope to have a bout with you. Alright, well, good luck with that. You're like level 0. You're a child. You have like the constitution of -8. Such fun he's been having basking in the adoration of musty old bookworms and wide-eyed younglings. But does he spare a thought for me? Of course not. I waited and waited, but he won't But he won't so much as acknowledge the presence of this beautiful branch. Oh! Oh! I've waited and I can't do their voice. No! My pixie friend, I love you. Oh, it's like very... Oh, God. But he won't... Nope. Oh, I wish I knew it. I love their voice. I wish it was voiced. Oh, fail. My beautiful branch won't even though they're right here. Nope, that's not it. Damn. I've been doing the Thavnir voice so much, it's... Oh, fuck, it's ruined. It's ruined. I love your voice. Heyo. Such a heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Oh, Feo. Oh, faithful Feo. Ooh. Loveliest of branches, how I've missed you. If you truly miss me, you should have cried for me at the top of your lungs as instant you arrived. Oh, to make up for it, you will call me twice with passion next time. I don't know your- No, what's your accent? I'm ruining it. Oh, I love this character so much that makes me actually sad. I'll ruin anyone else's voice, but Theo's voice? Though, for there to be a next time, you have some few struggles to overcome. So, my adorable sapling, the world is on the verge of destruction, is it? You know? How do I know this? Joined as we are, spying on you is the simplest as sliding down the back of a rainbow. That's not simple for me. I'm a mortal, not a fairy. Would that I could aid you on your quest, but the fate that we Fae folk is bound to that of the star. Whither it goes, so too do we follow. Such is our way. The most I could do for you is spare you the pain by gifting you the sweetest of eternal dreams. Oh, literally kill me. Fail's like, I could kill you, I could comatose you, but if escape's not your liking, then you must struggle with your fellow mortals. Yeah, I don't plan to sleep forever. But here are the ones you were waiting for. I wonder what matter of conclusion awaits at the tale's end. Bye, Feo. Oh, the fact that Feo's not a minion in this game is like, what is wrong with you, game? Like, Yoshi P, get it the fucking together. My apologies for the delay. Mevlo, it's so wonderful to see you again. I forgot what her voice was too. You doubtless have much catching up to do, so I shall leave you to it. I've taken the liberty of unlocking the umbilicus, and you may enter at your leisure. Bye! I'm relieved to hear that everyone is well. I've had this feeling, like a pit in my stomach, and I was afraid that something might have happened. It's more like a voice. Maybe I'm overthinking things, but it's just that I'm the Oracle of Light, but I've never spoken to Heidelin. Never once heard her call. Even so, I've always had this feeling deep inside me, a connection to something immense. Oh shit, is it broken? These past few days, though, that connection has wavered. As if that immense something was distant, then close, then distant again. Holy shit, that's actually really bad. And then the other night, I was jolted awake by a feeling that I had been completely severed. Wanting some fresh air, I opened the window, and to my horror, the sky was ablaze, like during the star shower. But then I blinked and everything was normal. The next day, no one said anything. No one else had seen what I seen. And as far as I could tell, nothing was out of the ordinary. I began to wonder if it was a figment of my half-remembered dream. Mevlo, what is it you're not telling me? A lot. I have to know. Please. It doesn't matter how terrible it is. Will they be affected the same way? So here's what happened. I killed Zodiark, which caused the end of the world, and now it's gonna end all the worlds. Oopsies. I might have gotten everyone killed. Oopsie poopsies. I'm trying to fix it. It wasn't my imagination then. The doom we witness in Amarat has come again. I can't believe it. Like I told you before, all is well here in the First. So don't worry about us, please. Look only for the threat before you. We're fine right now, and even if we weren't, we've learned how to survive. I mean, you guys have been through the worst. Like shit. Should the final days reach us here as well, you may be assured that we won't go quietly. No, we'll hold on until we can find a way to save all our worlds. So long as you continue your fight, so too will we. Oh my god. United in purpose beneath a blazing sky. Alright, let's go talk to a dead fucker. You're headed to the Umbilicus to consult with Elidibus, right? I'll do some consulting on my own and speak with Lena, decide how we might best prepare for the final days. So it's farewell for now, but we'll see each other again, I'm certain of it. I'm not walking, I am teleporting. Alright. What is it? 8 o'clock? With this nose, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. It might be 2 or 3 hours instead of like 4 or 5. Oh, Master Meeblo, welcome back. The captain has told me we've given word, blah 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 blah. Let me in the ocular. Blah blah blah, gatekeeper, blah blah. Fond memories, indeed. Books. Wow, Graha, you could at least clean up a little, damn. Forgot this place's technology.
Biometric authentication complete. Please state your business. Acknowledged. Reinitializing Circus Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity. Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
I'm sorry, what? That bitch is sitting in... Oh. There it is.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream.
Forgot he turned small after we defeated him.
You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all.
He's so tiny! What happened? Why did he turn small? Was he a child?
So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share.
Very kind of you, actually. You could have just been like, fuck you, die like the rest of us. Oh shit, we can say thank you or I'm sorry. We're gonna say thank you. I did just say that's very kind of you.
I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done.
Uh-huh. You may have a weird way of interpreting that, but okay.
Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest.
Are we saying they're weakest in Thavnir?
A conclusion drawn by him. Fandaniel.
You say it with such disdain. You guys recruited his ass.
Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him. Long, long ago.
Oh. Well then why did you say it with disdain still?
Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final days. And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation. So consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis. Yes, the name is familiar to me. Yet I know it not as a flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world. Many worked there, and before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes.
So, Hermes got the title Fandaniel. Yes, Hermes is his actual name? His birth name or whatever? Why are we telling me as if it's some revelation? I don't know what that means. Nothing to me. They were like, his name, Hermes. That doesn't mean a thing. I don't know what that means. Nothing. Doesn't mean shit to me. What are we talking about?
The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived.
Elizabeth?
Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility. And a truth that fills my heart.
Fills it with what?
My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Wait, to the time?
In glimpsing the Exarch's memories, not only did I make his summoning magic mine own, I also mastered the workings of this tower, which, having absorbed my empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy.
Yeah, I guess if you were the heart of Zodiark, you got a big fuck ton of energy.
As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed,
Yeah.
the gateway will not be fully formed.
I don't like that.
Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned.
Will you be able to bring me
In all
back?
likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful change. For the reality you wish to save, the reality to which you must return, exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present. Cannot unmake the sorrow and suffering fated to come.
Why? I understand, like, we change it where the end days never happen, we would cease to exist in the form we are currently perceiving, but we would still exist in the form that they wish, especially Elizabeth, to continue to perceive. If that makes sense, right? We are a fractured soul, and Elizabeth and them wanted to make everyone whole again and bring everyone back. So like it interesting.
In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Hell yeah, we're
Very well.
reckless as fuck.
I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act.
Are you gonna die?
You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic.
If we do this, will we rip the tower from the first? Elizabeth? Uh-oh. I'm scared.
The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open. Return at once to the ocular.
Yes, sir.
All appears to be in order. The ether flows
Okay, so we're just
unimpeded.
opening a gate. We're not moving the whole tower.
The magic should consume every last mote of my essence.
Elizabeth!
Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
Well, Meeblo's dumb as fuck, okay? Leave him alone. He's not very smart.
Lord Zodiac is no more. There is nothing for me here. The ones I love and long to see again are waiting in that promised land, beyond memory and dream. Now go, warrior of light. Go and do not look back.
Yay. Oh man, I hope we learn a lot about Ascian shit. I guess ancient shit, because Ascians, like, are the ones who survived and orchestrated a bunch of shit to kill fractured souls.
Well, Heidelin, I take my leave of you. Yours is the mantle of the last of us. May you have the joy of it, the burden and the solitude. It falls to you now. You and your champion to save our star.
If Heidelin dies, do all the worlds come back together? I know it's a weird question to just ask right now, but like, she sundered the source and the 13 reflections. If she dies, do they just go right back together? Do we have to make another primal to put them back together? Do we need some hot glue? We can put them back together that way. Imagine just floating through space being like, huh, I could die. Oh shit, I could die. Wait a minute. No! I don't want to die. Elidibus just cackles in his dying breath. They get rid of the warrior of light. Like, bullshit. If I send them back in time, everything will perish, but fuck them, I don't care. That dumb bitch ruined everything. Oh, look, I'm see-through. God, why are you so fucking big? Holy shit! I forgot how tall they are, but I'm just like, oh, they decided to bring the hoods down so we can actually see the differences of hair and stuff, because like, I was like, these fuckers all look the same. But I think it's just because Emmett couldn't I don't know if he could. I don't know how bad his memory was. I know Elidibus's memory is fucking awful because of how much of a burden he's had to carry. No fucking way. Ooh. This device is reminiscent of an aetherite. Perhaps it's possible to attune to it? Oh! We'll be able to, like, attune to it. Despite attempting to channel your focus on energies, you fail to attune to the device. Damn, you can only assume it operates differently. Oh. So maybe Emmett couldn't remember, or didn't want to put that much stock in. So is everyone just a really big human? Oh. You guys want to be like, oh, we're the perfect beings, but then you're just a really big human. Bruh. No buns? No elves? Ugh. Whatever. We're superior? You're just a big human, you big dummy. How boring. You guys are boring. The different races are so cool, and you guys were like, big human. That's superior. The man stands oh, fuck. Beautifully. I don't even know if I said that right. I tried saying it too many times. By the aetherite-like device. A guide for the facility in all likelihood. Hello? You attempt to get the man's attention, but if he sees or hears you, he gives absolutely no indication. As Elidibus warned, it appears that your form is intangible. This one's got a face. That looks like Yotsuyu. Alright, big boring humans. What's up? Hello? Hold on. Had a big sniffle. This is the right place, yes? Oh my god, y'all, as if that's your name, I hate it. Judging by the woman's words, this facility, the facility is called Propyleon. Why the hello? Hello? I just poked her! You attempt to gently prod the woman to attract her attention. That's not how you approach women, Mevlo. Jesus Christ. You can't just prod them. But feel nothing, and it seems neither does she. Yeah, it's because you're too small. That's why she feels nothing. Bum bum. I did that wrong. I'm dummy. I'm dyslexic. I can't even do beats right. Prodding women gently to see if they notice is not how you approach women. You big dummy. Hello? A remarkable remarkably large man. Remarkably large man. Bro, they're all large. What? A remarkably large man wears a black robe and a half-mask, much like the phantoms you encountered in Lamentorium. We like big dumb long words, just like big dumb humans. And the recreated Amarat. It would seem you have made it to your destination. Big dumb human land. Hello? Notice me? You gesticulate wildly and shout all manners of greetings and obscenities! Oh! Literally was like, hi, hello, fuck you, you stupid piece of shit, fuck! Notice me, bitch! But the man does not so much as glance in your general direction. Why are we being obscene? Damn, they really said, you said hi and fuck you at the same time to these people. Wow. Sturdy door. You suspect this door leads outside, but how to open it? I'm gonna push it. I'll stick my hand at it.
And here we are, Elpis.
I'm really trying hard to open this door. My character's like, open! It's like, what?
Well, well. How rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor?
Oh, just a few odd tasks. We'll be here a while.
You're welcome to stay as long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
Yours isn't removed, what?
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are. Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
Stop hitting on him. Oh, shit. I really like their eyes.
Satisfied?
What if I just follow him forever?
Thank you for your cooperation. You are free to go about your business.
Why? Gotta get out of the way. It would only be rude to just go through these people.
By the by, you see it too, yes?
You see it too? Is it me? Is it me you see? Am I the it? Should I hide?
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
Oh?
That's odd.
Don't notice me!
It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Do they see my ether?
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image.
Oh. I want to know what my complete form looks like. So, can they not see me, but they see my ether?
So let's leave it be. Come now.
Actually, I need to get through this door, so if you could kindly open it.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded.
You just got manipulated, bro. You don't have to give me ether. I just need to get through the door. I'd rather you not notice me and not perceive me,
I
actually.
suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
No. Just leave me alone. I don't want to make any trouble. I was supposed to remain unnoticed and not change anything, and all I have done is change things.
You may open your eyes.
Oh, I'm big!
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
The better to indulge your whim. This way, it will be easier to communicate.
How very thoughtful of you. And may I applaud your artful reinforcement. Without further ado then. Greetings. I am Hythlodaeus, Chief of the Bureau of the Architect. Sulking beside me is the most honorable Emmett Selk of the Convocation of 14.
Is Hyphlodaeus... Is that the one that kept talking to us? I don't remember. I'm too dumb.
And how might we address you, my new friend?
Oh, don't. I feel like I've caused enough problems. Just don't. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to mute.
Fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
I just have a... Elizabeth really said, don't fuck with shit. You shouldn't even be able to. And then now we're fucking with shit.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then. What brings you here?
Is it bad I already forgot?
Well now, the same as us.
So I can hang out with you guys?
Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here, then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see, and yours happens to resemble that of a friend. And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion. We are here to speak with Hermes, the chief overseer of this facility, which we also intend to tour in order to gain greater insight into the man's work. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here only to serve as his guide, And I should be happy to serve as yours as well, by way of an apology for the misunderstanding.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
See you in a billion years, you dick, calling me a thing.
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, having a mysterious life form in tow is the norm rather than the exception here.
Uh-oh, they're loud and I'm trying to stream. Such is the life of living with others. I'm enjoying being a mysterious life form, though.
Welcome, my friends, to the testing ground of creation at Heaven's Edge. Elpis.
This presence.
Look at him!
Hermes! Visitors! We have visitors!
What secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Wouldn't you like to know? Alright. Wow. This... Are we inside or outside? Oh wow, look at all these people that are here. This is hardly my first time here, but the scenery never fails to take my breath away. Why, it feels like you could reach out and touch the very heavens. Now then, to begin our guided tour, perhaps you already know these things, but for the sake of thoroughness, I shall start with the basics. Give me a minute. Using concepts to give shape to ether, creation magic allows us to bring forth anything we desire, be it inanimate objects or living beings. Anyone may conceive of concepts, but they must undergo evaluation at the Bureau of the Architect. As part of the process, living beings and certain arcane entities may be sent here to Elpis for in-depth observation and study. A fascinating facility, isn't it? I dare say you'll enjoy touring it with us. I think I will. A present! Now then, our friend Hermes, aside from overseeing the facility, he also conducts his own research. Chances are he will be at the main observation hub, so let us seek him out there. Let us seek him out there first. Tired as you are, however, you stand out a little too much. Our dear Emet-Selk wishes to keep a low profile for his errand, so... Do you know how to make a rope? A basic concept will do. No. In that case, Emet-Selk. No. Your whim and your responsibility. You're not getting another thimble of ether out of me. The way he scrimps sometimes. You'd think he wasn't a nigh bottomless font of magic. Very well, I shall make a robe, but perhaps you can assist. Come, let us search for the requisite material. We couldn't just say required, huh? Fancy bitches. This is pretty cool, actually. Oh, sassy bitch as always. Yes, these creatures look like... These creatures should suffice. How does Zoid down? What creatures? An etheric rope. I want you to use it to capture, shall we say, 2 Pedalaudi. There are 3 species here, I believe. Any 2 different kinds should serve. Now, I should mention that the strength of the rope is tied to, no pun intended, the strength of its user. As your ether is still thin compared to ours, you'll need to weaken the Pedalaudi first. Good luck. Go punch the shit out of this butterfly. Bop. Oops, I fucking killed it. God damn it, I wish it would just like... Hold on. There we go. Don't do that. Can I do it now? Got it. I don't want to go behind these lizard plant things. I just kind of want to skirt on over here. No! Oh my god, what a heckin' jerk. Leave this thing to leave me alone. Without losing my butterfly. Okay, got it. Come here, butterfly. You're mine. What? Oh, ass over here. If I die to a butterfly, it will be pretty upsetting. Also, how would I get back here? You caught the Pedalaudi? Come, come, let us see. Here you go. Yes, these fine fellows will do nicely. And now for a spot of reversion. Are we gonna see Mad? Oh, they're not gonna show it to us. Okay. There, it's ready. It's nothing fancy, but then we weren't trying. Sorry. But then we're not... Brain. Figure it out. But when we're trying not to stand out, try it on for size. You turn living creatures into clothes? Just like that? Oh well, not just like that. You need to revert them to their constitute ether first. At least you wonder why I asked for 2 species. It's due to the difference in their etheric balance. Blending them allows us to produce garb with superior etheric stability. Well and good to disguise and educate it, but it won't fool anyone who can see worth a damn. Fair point, but at the very least it could spare unwanted attention from casual observers. Emmett Selk speaks true. Even dressed like us, your unusual nature will be plain for those who think to look. Should someone question your presence, do not make up excuses, much less try to explain what you actually are. No, best to simply say that you're familiar. The question is whose? Of course, Azim's. If you say you belong to him, people will give you the benefit of the doubt, for any and all outlandish behavior. Exploiting our associate's absence? For lack of his presence, absolutely. Were he here, he would have been the first to propose the idea, and you know it. With that, your story is settled. Let us continue with our errand. Oh boy. Question is, do I have to wear it? I guess I should have the part. Can we cast lamps? Robe. What is this? Legs. Oh, shit. Sure. We'll just do it for the time we're here. Okay. If you're ready, let us continue along the path to Norrisis. I think that G is that one. The place serves as an observation hub, and residents both. Some there should be able to point us in the direction of Hermes. Weep, 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 weep. Alright. This place looks huge. Wow, we can use our mount here. Oh no. No, no, no. I've done Nier so much, I'm tired of listening to it. Alright, anyway, ether currents? Yeah, don't look at my ether currents. Okay, so there's not any here. Yes, can I help you? We wish to speak with Chief Hermes. Do you know where we might find him? Well now, by your mask I assume you're one of the 14. I wasn't aware there was to be visitation. Between you and us, it's something of a surprise. Your discretion in the matter would be appreciated. I see, I see. My lips are sealed. The Chief should be out conducting observation as usual. His focus as of late has been aquatic creatures, so I expect you'll find him in one of the pools here. The pools, you say? Many thanks, and apologies for disrupting your work. Bum, 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 bum. I say... Oh my god. Hyphalot. How do you say his name? I don't know. Well, I never met Hermes. You know him well, do you not? That being the case, couldn't you simply find him by his ether? I could. As you know, Emmett Silk and I can discern the color of souls. By the same token, we can also see ether quite keenly, and from great distances. With this skill, I could readily locate Hermes, but I felt it would be a waste of an opportunity. We're here to perform an assessment, after all. By searching the ordinary way, we stand to gain insight into Elpis, and the man in charge of it. This is as much for your own enjoyment, like it or not, The point taken. If you're going to accompany us, make yourself useful and help us look for Hermes. I'm not very good at him itself. It's been a while since I heard him. According to his profile, he has short, dark hair. And so you know, it is because we're in Elpis that we do not have our cows up. So a special exemption due to the need to be aware of dangerous creatures. Elsewhere, we do not exhibit our individuality. It's unseemly. This is all common sense, but I would not assume you possess any. Oh. It's a rare treat indeed to be able to search for someone by their appearance, and I thank you for humoring me. Come, let us find our man. He called me stupid. Fair, but damn. Still hurts. Brown hair. Where is the man? Near a pool of water. Hi, hello. How are you? Hello? Hermes?
Ah, you are...
Oh. Different. You're different too. You and me. We're alike. Friends. I want to be...
I wish this was a race we could play.
Wait,
that's so cute.
Please. Wait. Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me? Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, and know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
He has blue eyelashes.
May we please be friends?
Ah, I see you found him.
Hythlodaeus. It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators. On this blessed occasion, I bring not only myself, but others who long to speak with you.
You are of the convocation.
Emmett Selk at your service. Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
You do. You have traveled far for it.
Given your facility's purpose, its remote location is something of a necessity. Would that I didn't have to rely upon a guide.
Oh, you wound me. Have I not ever been an attentive and helpful friend? But moving along to more agreeable company, this one we chance to... Well, you certainly have her attention. Is she one of yours, Hermes?
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any moment. Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say. I judged it too early. She's a pet project of mine, still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward to your submission.
If we have finished with the perfunctory chit-chat, I would discuss official matters. By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I
Didn't like
have
that.
an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
And the Amistoma is missing.
Oh, what?
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
How?
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
The fashion has been to imbue aquatic creatures with the power of flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish. The Ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come down safely, however.
I'll help too.
And what are we supposed to do with this lot?
May I suggest we split up? If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creations in the meantime.
Sure. Alright. Somewhere in this tree, right? Oh, over here in this tree. The hell? Oh, buddy, what are you doing in there? Seems that Hermes and Metron found their quarry, a creature known in this age as a ambystoma. Yet, though it has been safely extracted from the tree, Hermes appears to have found himself in quite a predicament. The ambystoma! Hermes saw it high up the tree. He climbed up to get it, but it jumped on him and he slipped. You need a hand? No, I'm fine. A little embarrassed. Now, for your own safety, please stand back. Got his own voice ready to go dumb as shit. Ugh. Your master, not mine. I'm fucking know what's happening. Hemis, are you all right? Quite all right. Yes. My apologies for making you worry, Medion. Both you and hi, I'm Evlo. Huh. Mevlo, you are called. An intriguing name, somehow reminiscent of a new creation. Thank you for coming after me. Let's get this fucker. As for you, little one, you must be more careful. God, you're so cute. Well, you may be able to fly, but that doesn't mean you cannot fall and hurt yourself. Oh no, I had forgotten about about its fellows. Don't worry, they're being watched by I'm talking fuck. Truly, what a relief. I must thank them when I return. But first, with the distractions out of the way, as Chief Overseer of Elpis, permit me to welcome you to our facility. I hope you will enjoy your time here. Thank you. We mustn't keep the others waiting. Let us return to Ananorius. Well, lead on. I wish the bird girl was like a playable race because she's super cute. We could have had that as a playable race. My apologies for the trouble. Owing to your kind assistance, all the Emastomas are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space. If you would go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. You may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creature slip away again. And let us be off. Look at him, they're so cute. I'm gonna go look at this etherite. I can't. Oh! What? I could have tuned to the other one. Oh, is it because my ether wasn't working? Shit. I need to go back and get the other one. Do I even want to know the cost of fucking teleporting here? I have to sneeze. Fuck. Ah, fuck. I'm so tired of sneezing. My nose. This better not last forever. I swear. I'm tired of being sick. Hopefully this one's voiced, because, ugh.
This appears to be the place.
Yes.
And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. Will I have to remove you by force?
Hmm.
Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to his attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe he can be trusted. Meteon would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
If you say so. This is why he fucking sassed the shit out of us when he met us. He's like, I've seen you before. I don't like it. Get rid of it. I'll behave. I always behave. That's a lie.
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Van Daniels declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, It is beautiful. Always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty.
I'm confused. So they're like, oh, I did my job. Time to perish. Damn.
Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom.
Oh. So literally being like, oh, I'm gonna retire. You're literally like, I'm gonna go kill myself. Fuck. Oh no.
Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return?
No, it's more like you don't want your friend to leave you. Damn, bro. You ever felt love?
You should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts.
Bruh, never felt love. That's what I'm hearing. Bro's never felt love.
And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset.
Is she like the flower? She reacts to the emotions? Holy shit. The flower is a empath flower, and I guess she is too. Oh god, they're probably connected.
Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
She is the fucking flower. Or she reacts the same as the flower. Which means if she gets too fucking depressed, she'll fucking, like, crumble. I'm sorry. I forgot her voice already. Miflo, I didn't mean a walk. Perhaps we could go for a walk. How do I get out of here? What? Stop making the bird depressed. We'll also jump at the chance to serve at the convocation, and yet don't mind us, my friend. Please yeah, I will in a minute. Forgive me, I'll make it up to you, I promise. Yeah, will you? Hermes gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am. How he made me. Yep, she works like the flowers, but the difference is she's sentient. So she can't control it and she has to experience it. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So why did you come here? It's complicated. You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes? Ooh, teach you. I can teach you. We could take turns. I tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun. It will be. Where to start? Yes. Let's talk to Memnon. He should be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is. So I'll have him explain instead. She gets to follow me! So cute! Oh, look at her! Oh, this is my new daughter. Step aside, Alize. I got a new daughter. Oh, she's so cute! She's so fucking cute. Oh. I wish this was a playable race. Ah, the etherite. Anyone can use it. Teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to the ground. Or other isles. And for that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. Memnon. Minimum. Memnon. Memnon. Hello? What do we have here? Though you look like a person, you have ears of a beast. What if I was a human? Would he just call me short? What is he gonna say to my Lalafell? You look like a person, but you short as fuck, bitch! Oh my god, what are the different- oh my god, I love those little things. I'm hoping that it's different for every race. I really do. What do they say to Hrothgar? You don't look like a person at all. You're a big old cat man. Ah, exciting. I love those type of little things, but it makes me wonder about all the options. So, I assume you are familiar, like Metion. Metion. Is there something you need? This is Mevlo. Could you teach him about Elpis? A newly arrived familiar, is he? Very well, I shall be glad to introduce our fair facility to him. As you know, it is mankind's duty to make the star a better place. I'm just going to not voice this properly. As part of that duty, we employ creation magic to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. That makes sense. No. And any and all life form must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist. Testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, summarize their habitats, might surmise what habitats might be suitable, and speculate as to the effects they may have on the environment and other species. Should it be judged to be beneficial addition to the star, it will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, too, were created with the hope of making the star a better place. So heed your masters well and be good, do you hear? We will, Memnon. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Uh-oh. Where did you come from? A place facing a great threat. There's such a place? I had no idea. But this place is important to you, I can feel it. Oh, my power, I haven't told you about it. A creation? Let's find a creation. One not being watched. Then I'll explain my power. Her voice, I do it no good service, so... Oops. Mender. My shit trash? No, apparently it's in perfect condition. Motion. No, not that guy again. Spriggans? What are Spriggans? What they call it? Oh no, we call them. Oh, fuck. That is 4 vowels in a row. Y'all out of your damn mind. Ah. We call them Orias. If there's many, and if just one, Orias. No, they're cute. They can be naughty. Sometimes they run off with concept crystals, and Hermes has to run after them. Okay. Let's go look at the bird. Oh, this creation is perfect. I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its spine. That's my power. I can't read it. Or maybe there's nothing to read? Oh. Wait, please wait. I'll try again. With you this time. That might not be a good idea. Depends what you can see, I guess. Are you seeing the horrors of war? Greetings. Can you hear me? We've been through this. Why are we shocked? This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I am not actually speaking to you in your mind, rather, you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performed subconsciously by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I am clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this fashion, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share a common trait with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic, they draw me in, and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for your privacy, I will refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nonetheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. I love her. She's so cute. Did you hear me? Good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Playing? It's a secret. You're too young to know. Fighting? Ooh, fighting! That must mean you're strong! Hermes is strong too. He doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. I think we might be bothering it. What's up with this fucking bird? Let's keep going. We'll go and see Yunthe next. She's usually in a small building, one to the west. Better, so there's... Ooh, Kelpie. West. I don't know what... That's fucking north. Ugh. I'm not very smart. You're about to learn that, kid. I'm kinda dumb. Well, well, if it isn't Meteon. I see you've brought a friend today. Greetings, Yunthe. I guess. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes. Covered in syrup? I want to share it with Mevlo. Oh, candied apple. Hermes is certainly partial to them, but you know you can't eat. Meteon, you weren't made to do so. But I like it too. It may seem that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In any case, I can't prepare an apple right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, Mivlo. I wanted to show you my favorite thing. Then I could ask you about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like anyway. Oh, that's what you like? I can feel it, your joy and happiness. And it makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me, Mivlo. Well, we walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go see? Sounds good. Look at her, she's so cute. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen to her. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Medion good. Mivlo wanted to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught him. About this place, and my power, and about your favorite food. I'm not sure if that last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate you keeping Metion company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guest. Finished? Hardly. You requested time to consider the invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with the inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emmett Selk and I always forget, will accompany me as I tend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you would like to come too. I've compelled to remind you that he is in no way associated with the convocation. We simply chanced to meet at Cropolieon. That's not how you say that. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind to see the joy his presence brings Metion. I cannot imagine a mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Evil is kind. Really, truly, he taught me so much, and so I taught him. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes? You're bound to learn lots and lots. If everyone is ready, then there are a few creations I need to check on. First, we shall return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambystoma. Have care when you step outside the hub, for there may be more unruly creatures about. I can handle that. This here is a new species of Pedalauda we recently set loose. It has been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it onto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? It is the presence of a soul, yet the soul isn't something you can choose to have at will. No, it manifests only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks soul, then it's considered an arcane entity. So you see, it is not for mankind to decide what is living. The domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it's and it is hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I've received a report of arcane entities have gathered there. I'm hoping to find a stopping point soon because my nose is not stopping, and I've already taken medicine like 2 hours ago and it just won't stop. I guess up here? Yep. Oh. Oh yes, lightning pneuma, just as the report said. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it is in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of its operation, it often sees to internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneuma here to replenish their ether. It appears Medion is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneuma? By using the lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus it into a ball. The veritable feast of our dazzling a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. Go on, give it a try. Wait, am I trying to use it here? Oh. Perfectly done, Meeblo. Look. See how it gathers to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words. Speech is not the sole defining characteristics of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence the indication that they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcane entity such as these pneuma, or ephemeral life forms such as the Pedalauda, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. Is Medion a living being? A good question. I can answer it from theoretical standpoint, but it is ultimately falls to the Bureau of the Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Aphelotis, may be able to ascertain her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that is all I need to know. Oh, you finished already? I'm sorry, I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They missed nothing of note. And we still have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we will head to the east of the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. And where is... Oh, we just jump over the edge though. Yeah. A Goobu! It's adorable, but beware of its sneeze. Hermes went flying once. Oh my god, I also think it's adorable. Was there a guiding theme or any method of madness when this random assortment of features? How dare you? Oh, this fellow has been the talk of the Bureau. Combination of the carefree aspects of endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. I agree. Look at that dumb lazy limit. Got like leathery skin too.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects.
You mean a Goobu?
So, how are we coming along?
It's the flowers!
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelekis. Like me.
Intellecties. Okay.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions.
Are we about to learn more about it? Because that's what I want.
In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy.
They're bright as fuck.
Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
We didn't need the reverberation of the fucking cutscene. It's hard to hear.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Antelekis.
That's me! That's me! An Enteleki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. on account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%, the more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions.
Sure, buddy.
Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an entelechy. Like me.
Yeah, but I'm not one. I'm lame. I'm
So,
dingus.
are we the same? Entelecchies.
This fucker.
That sounds more akin to the desperate flailings of a wild beast
Hey!
than facing imminent death.
Rude. Face. Rude. I'm insulted. I understood that.
A deficit of ether alone does not an entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with dynamis.
Oh?
And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it.
Yeah, I'm not a stupid beast.
Oh dear. I'd forgotten about the poor fellow. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
Stepping on the flower, stepping on. What's up? Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it even if we knew. But it irks me to discover that there are an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that we are none among the 14 who specialize in celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is. I still can't understand his hesitation. But what do you specialize in? Why did you join the convocation? Oh, you wish to know why M itself was chosen for the convocation? I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. Least you had forgotten, we are to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Misspent youth. What now? Well, what about the convocation? If you would accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. The Convocation of 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, and that our star may know a brighter future. As the name suggests, the Council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is led by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to either be an authority in certain fields or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The former category includes Metron, Specialist of Aquatic Life, Logrif, Specialist of Terrestrial Life and Husbandry, Palmarot, Specialist in Fungal and Plant Life, Emeroloff, Specialist in Medicine and Healing, and La Habrea, Specialist in Creation Magics, who has brought forth phantom beings from the highest complexity. As for the later category, there is Ultima, Advocate of the Arts, Igayorum, Champion of the Enlightenment and Rhetoric, Passerot, Preserver of Discipline and Order, Emitself, Keeper of the Ethereal Realm or Underworld in the vernacular, and Fandaniel, Pursuer of the Extent Phenomenon, and Azim, Traveler of the World and Counselor to the People. What? Should I be reveling in such Should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you would do well to remember it all. I'm the voice of the people! I'll tell you the tale when we get away from sensitive ears. Hee. Intellect or no, we're friends in business. Oh. My apologies for the wait. I have inspected the Ampelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, I dare say, and would not long ere it be released onto the world. Oh yeah, you definitely released that bitch onto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly is not faring well. The Charybdis. That is what we shall tend to next. If you would follow me, my friends, I shall return to the main island and head north. Excuse me. Wow, that was a fun cough to have, I say sarcastically. Alright. To the north! Well, I can just walk along those. Or ride. Oh shit, that place is bad. Oh, I guess you can't go back. I understand there is a problem with this one of the Charybdis. Yes, that's right. As you know, the Charybdis is based on a sea creature. Owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind, it is capable of flight. The specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue. But a problem arose with the subsequent generation. This third generation creature was born with the etheric balance leaning strongly towards water. Its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would seem. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, and it cannot fly, no matter what we try. And we can't get to raise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in such few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert the creatures and recommend the Bureau that the concept be revised. With its etheric balance leaning towards water, the Charybdis would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. Yet it's too early to conclude that it cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? You needn't not go to such lengths. You don't know? Of course not. Enlighten me. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume a conceivable form, and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transforming in the presence of others is considered vainglorious in extreme, as uncouth and unseemly as running about robeless. Shameful. Am I to understand that you make a habit of this? Nothing of the sort. It's just that, when transformed, I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance, and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe we have a solution, Emetzelk. May I trouble you to move that Charybdis away from its fellows, somewhere out of sight? You want me to move this? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? What'd you like more? No mischief, I assure you. I would not spare you the need to report to your colleagues that Hermes has committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. I trust you don't mind. Emetzelk is out of sight. Good. Let us speak plain. It's a stroke of genius, really. We have Emetzelk train the Charybdis. What? Aside from being able to fly untransformed, he can readily see ether currents. And with his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he is indeed capable of all that you describe, it is not his duty. I am loath to trouble him with it. Don't be. As I mentioned, it would be also for his own sake. With that settled, let us begin at once. Mevlo, I want you to go to Emetzelk, tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now. Good luck. Oh, wait, so if I just persistently said, don't shoot my friend and, don't call me a failure, what? These nuts. Anyways. I have a favor to... Oh wow, it's all caps, nice. I have a favor to Oh, Emmett! Where you at, bitch? Sassy ho! I've come to bother you! And I know you hate it! Where you at? Damn. Boy, he like ran off. He didn't just like go away, he ran off. Mac. You sassy bitch. Emmett, where are you? I need you to be annoyed with me because that's how we be. You hate me, but I don't hate you, and I feel like you don't hate me for realsy. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Emmett. Hi. Well, are your preparations for the scheme? That is clearly not a scheme complete. Yeah. I have a favor to ask. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. Ugh, I don't know what. Hyplotus is up to, but I will not be made to know. I refuse. Please. Wow, they really got me begging over here. Please, MSL. Oh my god, please stop. Too bad I'm bad at typing. Please, MSL. Oh shit, no, we're yelling.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Excuse me, I should have muted that. That was gross.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we? You were wondering why Emet-Selch joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you.
I'm the voice of the people, what can I say?
I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
Alright. What do I do here? Wave. Ah. Can't even click on him. I guess I just stand in here and go slash wave. Oh! Slash wave? Emerging from his something notices you and begins to descend. Okay. Get your ass over here. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. Or Charybdis, I think is how what's his face said it. Excuse me. And Mevlo and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you'll need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witness this all from afar. The Carabitus flieth. Or however you say it, Corobius. Indeed, and with this, we have proven that even a creature with skewed etheric balance is capable of flight. Though we helped it to achieve this, the Carabitus is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. If that's what you want. What, if I may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it not be simpler to have concept adjusted? That way we could guarantee the anomalies such as the specimen were never born in the first place. Guarantee that anomalies such as this specimen were never born. I was like, what did I just say? These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them the chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. Yeah, these guys are like, just fucking erase it and start over. And he's just like, but it's alive. Why would we fucking do that? That's called murder. Alright, Hermes. God, I'm a fan. I'm kinda liking this guy. Hermes. I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all my present tasks. Let us return to Anagonoris for now. This part of the map. What? Want to apologize for forcing me to help, do you? Save your breath. You didn't force me to do anything. I merely chose the most expeditious way to have done with an impediment. Fuck. On our business. I know what he means. I'm just bad at reading. Something seems to be weighing on Hermes. Tell me, Mivlo, in the course of watching me, have you learned aught of value? Two of these are no, and one of them is like, maybe? Dynamis, you say? Curious that such an obscure phenomenon should be of interest to you. Eh. Chief Hermes, what good fortune to find you here. Is something the matter? The Ikeon. I'm afraid it's gone. It's done again. Done it again. No sooner did we release one for observation than it set upon a nearby Okilopetes, slaughtering them. Was the creature hungry or somehow provoked? I just fed them myself. And the Okilopetes eats? I don't know. We're keeping a wide berth. It is the nature of the Ikeon that is to blame. Their innate viciousness. Temperate aside, it is outstanding creation, perfect in form and function, though it may not be suited for release. I've no doubt that the Bureau will accept this concept for preservation. In any case, there's no point in postponing the inevitable. Doros will revert them all at once, and once the paperwork is in order. Where is the scene of the incident? Just off the path of the 12 Wonders. As you make your way, you should see it on the left. I don't know if Doros is still there, however. Hermes, wait! If this is part of his word, then I would observe. Let us follow. Okay, let's see what's happening. That's kind of far, so let's get him out. Oh, fuck, not this one. You know, I don't even know how many times I've heard this song. I've literally played, like, 5 times a day, because, you know, it takes forever to queue for, like, a week straight on near raids. Oh, I'm gonna die. And most of it was copied factory, so this song. But I did have to do the other 2 for a while, too. Took forever. Just get what I wanted. I did finally get every glam, though, for my other character. There's 1 glam, 2 glams I want to get for this character. I'm gonna wait. They're in the same raid, too, so at least I'll be pretty well versed. I am pretty well versed in them, and it made me a better... Oh, wait. It made me a better player, right? I now know where rescue is for the rest of my life on my bar. Jesus. You don't want to talk about how many times I had to rescue other people. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. The Lycaon was indeed responsible. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doros must have taken it away. That man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emmett Selk and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycaon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you have finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with me, Vlo. Come, come. It's down this path and over the bridge. Where are we going? Ooh. "12 Wonders, huh? By the 12, huh?" I wonder if they're related. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doros. Let's look for Doros too. There's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know when I see him. Hey, accompany me. Let's go attune to this real quick. None of these are right. That'd be the best. Is it long though? Or is it just short blonde hair? Then it won't. Kinda long. Doros, that's Doros! Well now, if it isn't Metion, what brings you here? Someone's gonna have some words for you, I think. I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Doros. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lycaons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints? Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to the Kithis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says. The beasts were indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need to concern you with. As you were. We've heard the news that the Lycaon slaughtered Oculopets. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit for release. I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes them a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released, Lycaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimen observed is an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them, and all exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we use Karyos to begin with their flesh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Karyos. A memory reconfiguration system the Chief himself created. It allows us to erase and alter memories, so that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Quite impressive, and potentially dangerous. Depending on the intensity of the etheric emission, Pasheroth may wish to have words with you. No. Rest assured, I've kept all values within prescribed limits, and to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let us not be so melodramatic. What was born of Ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If the creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Karyos, we remake it. If the creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. It is all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine process. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat onto the world. Yet, insignificant though the individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycaons who have. All that they have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend this discussion, that Emmett Self may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Aww. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Medion, are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes, it's you. I won't go to the meeting, I'll stay with Mevlo. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Medion to your care? Yes, of course. I am in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Come, child, what are we gonna do? Can you help me with something, Mevlo? The meeting will make Hermes sad, and I want to cheer him up with a flower. Hermes likes flowers the most. Of all creation in Elpis, most creations are expected to be interesting or beautiful or strong, better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions and what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll just search for one. And I want you to search with me. Let's start here, in the 12 Wonders. This part is like, I don't know if I feel like it's super long. A lot of it's like either really, really fucking interesting because we're tying in parts that I'm like, ooh. And some of it I'm like, can we just get to the point? Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hand adorn the tree. Ooh, so big and bright, I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. And that's what Hermes said. Slender tree. He'll just get the whole tree. Here's your flower, rips out of the ground. Let's go find a tree branch before you crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed. They're a mix of colors forming a pattern. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. And any other place we find those. So let's keep looking. Oh, okay. I thought they were just decorations. Oh no, they're poisonous. No, not this bitch. Oh. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh! A conian. A flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Mevo, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. Oh boy. Junction. Despite nothing promising nearby, at best common-looking grasses with a few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Oh! Over there, Mevo, something big, huge! I don't think that's a good idea! A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morble-like creature before you. It's an Adonis. The thing around its mouth looks like petals, but the flowers are orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Mivla? Would he like it? No. Probably not a good. So not this one either. Finding a flower. It's harder than I thought. Sorry, Mivlo. But could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there? I'll pick something after that, I promise. Alright. If you say so. I'm trying to track that. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Oh, there's nothing. Something shiny over there. What could it be? Object. Oh, shiny object. Wait, are these Elpis flowers? Oh, Elpis flowers. They're here too. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me, they're... Oh, fuck. Intellecties. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes, though. For others, they're always white and bright. Truly, the flower was dark in your home? Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? Sorrow and loss. I see. Hermes has known the same, the feeling that a part of you is gone, again and again, but no one notices. Please, Mivlo, won't you lend it to me, your pain and sorrow? I want to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. He needs to know that he isn't there alone, that others are sad too. Sure, I'll be brooding. I'll think about everyone I've literally lost and cry. Whatever. Thank you, Mivlo. This means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. I have never put an accent on her. Oops. Let's go back and fetch him. Wait, I have to go back there and then come back to the flash. Oh, I fucking knew it. I was like, don't look at me. Ugh. How dare it perceive me? It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they finish. Okay. We can wait.
Hermes!
Oh. You were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes. We've come to a decision. My thanks for keeping Meteon company. Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus have already retired to their rooms. There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Elpis flowers?
Go on. You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
I see Meteon has shared much with you.
Oh. Face reveal.
May we talk a moment?
Oh, God, she's so fucking cute! Oh, hedgehog! Oh, hedgehog.
I do not think it wrong that we live for the star, that we strive to make it a better place. And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination? Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man. Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished. We make an effort to spare them the pain, but they sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear, and it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering, confusion and despair, writ plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Not amiss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep. I won't ask what you thought as you kneeled beside the Elpis, or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you. To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Are we trauma bonded? His face looks familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. Oh, I could tell you all about suffering. I feel like I'm gonna pick this with my other character. Oh, cause she's the Dark Knight? Oh god. I'm not gonna say that. We can brood, it's fine. He's a little more optimistic, so probably not gonna.
To so willingly lend an ear to ease my burden. You are a strange one.
I'm the voice of the people. I am Azim.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are?
No.
Though it is too far to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris. A world filled with life. So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? to pose that question to our undiscovered cousins. I created beings of dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteion and her sisters.
There's more of them?
Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them. And they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life, as one might expect. Exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it. But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness. It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be sleep-deprived on the morrow. Come, Meteion. Let us head back.
All right!
What is happening? No, something happening. She wouldn't have stopped for nothing. Fuck. What was that? Anyway. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it is time to attend my next task. My God. As Silken, Hyslodades are aware, we've reached the verdict regarding the fate of the Inklados. 7 were created for observation, and all 7 must be unmade. Doris has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I have found no fault in his judgment. The Incarnes will disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming their species until themselves starve and perish. Other species. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau of the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazard life form. Hyslodades has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Inklados has served its purpose. Doris has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. A long section. Of course, let us be off then. When we return to the main aisle. A blue. A blue. A dabadoo. What? What? I knew it! I knew it! I'm an idiot. We were discussing these earlier, and it was like, I don't know what these, and I'm like, he's like, we were talking about, like, we don't know all these areas. I was just like, well, you didn't get an ether current for this one. Because it should be, I think it's Labyrinthos. And as you can tell, I'm very bad at this, right? Because I just played during stream, and I have 2 characters, and this is, why does it go from this to this? This is ridiculous. It's too much, and I have to do it twice. Well, I've been kind of like, avoiding it, and I'm like, version's not here. But you don't get this until you actually get one. Let's do it again. Oh shit. Easy cloud. East. East? I thought you said west. That's west, Patrick. I'm literally about to go west. Ah, there it is. Yep. Yep. Let's get this bitch on the board. You can't complete that one because of the levels, anyways. Bam. Bam. We got one more. One more. Oh my god. It's right in the middle. So that's Labyrinthos. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, it's so many. I really should just work on these, but it makes me cry. Fafnir we can complete. Garlemald we can complete. Can we complete the moon? I think so. I don't think we can complete Labyrinthos because of the tears. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. And Elvis, we can't complete it. But Fafnir, I know we can, and Garlemald. I'm just not looking forward to doing it twice. It's a pain in the fucking ass. Especially that many. It's so many. Still on 86. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna get out of the 86s today. I'm gonna check something real quick that I haven't checked in a while. I usually have like a list of the quests up, but I kind of like don't right now, and I haven't in a while. I have not since Endwalker. What the fuck? Wait, why is there no list? That's really weird. Alright, 86. We are on verdict and execution. Oh, this is the last 86, and okay. Let's finish this one then, and then call it. And we can get oh shit. Doris, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. Had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they've become frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4, and the other 3 escaped. I see 2 of them. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the field. You and Mevlo handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to M itself, unneeded though it is. Sorry. Medion, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The Eclairs must be reverted. I would spare you their pain, and mine. This is my burden, not yours, but if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. The music of something bad happening. Let's change it to something cheerful and annoying. A Nido tree? Don't touch me. Don't perceive me. Thank you. Alright, yeah, we'll finish this quest and then call it. Hello! I appreciate your help and lament that it's necessary. There is our quarry. Within striking distance at present, but it feels threatened. It may flee beyond our reach. Here's the plan. You will approach slowly in full view and draw the Econ's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not. By my measure, you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and I will give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Let us begin. Oh no.
Now.
Oh. Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire. Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high, fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction? I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend. I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
Oh my god, I was muted. Whatever. Emmett just says, I understand that it can suck when a colleague chooses to leave, but I have never felt such sadness that Hermes feels. And I'm like, bro, find someone you love or some shit, I don't know. But we're gonna stop here at this 86, besides it's almost 11 o'clock p.m. and my leg hurts from sitting, I don't know what's up with it. I really like the character Hermes, which sucks because the introduction of Fan Daniel is such a shit like I fucking hate that guy. And then Hermes shows up and I'm like, oh, Hermes. A broken man, are we? Fuck. I just realized at that fucking moment, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's another broken man. Of course I like him. Ugh. When Elizabeth started revealing all his broken shit, I liked him too. I just like sad broken men. What can I say? I have a type. Yummy mommies and broken men. That's my jam. Oh lord. Oh god. The realization is there. But yeah. This expansion is a lot longer than I thought. I feel like I'm taking forever to finish this. I was like, I'll be done by the end of January. Well, I did get sick, but still, like, I'm nowhere near done. And then I still have the post patches, and they just released the last one, because 0.55 is usually the last one, right? Usually is the last one. They never go any content past that. So, like, I'm probably gonna be playing this shit till, like, March something. Which is great. I'm really glad. I feel like this section's a little slow. I'm okay with it because I'm liking the characters and I'm vibing with these guys. But like, it was a lot before we got to that part with the flowers, which I really did like that part. Also, she has sisters who are just out there right now. I bet that has something to do with it. Because if not, it wouldn't have been mentioned. Nothing that important would have been mentioned, at least. That's pretty significant. Anyways, we're gonna end it. Tomorrow, time, what's it called? Sorry. In Stars and Time. I always mix up the time and stars. In Stars and Time tomorrow, because we're gonna go fight the king. And then we will continue to the 87 quest. Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be like one session is just one level. So 87 next week. The 26th, so 87, 88, 89, 90. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, literally, the 22nd of March is the projected time I finish and catch up on Final Fantasy 14. Because I usually do like a day per patch. So, the 22nd of March. Ah! That's so far. That's so much later than I thought it would be. Because I'm taking so long. Like, oh my god. Usually it's like 12, 13 parts. We're gonna be like 18 parts for Endwalker. Because, fuck it. It's okay. Taking my time is nice, actually. But, yep. We're gonna end it. Thank you for showing up. See you guys tomorrow, or see you guys next week for more Final Fantasy or Stars in Time. And hey, when we finish Final Fantasy 14, maybe we'll just play through all the Final Fantasies on Friday. We'll start with 1. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to go that far back. But I was talking about it, and I was talking about 7, and I was like, if I play 7, I'm playing the original. Because they are changing some story plots, and I'm kind of like, Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow or next Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend or week. Bye, everyone.